good for PR now.
Oh, the 99! That's Chris! Oh, they're spinning at the end here.
Look at just Sage and Dandar in the back.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Crashing! Oh!
You need to give me that mod so I can watch people.
Yeah.
Did you do introductions already?
Nope.
Oh. Did you do introductions already?
Starting off wonky today. Starting off wonky.
Alright, let's get into it. Let's see here. Well, I don't know how many streamers we got, but viewers, but welcome to Victoria's Voice Foundation 140 in Las Vegas.
And the booth is me, Sky, and the honorary commentator, Phil.
Yeah. Back again from Michigan. And our streamer today is Bloxer.
Thank you, Bloxer.
Today we're going to be doing 94 laps. And stage 1 will be 21. Stage 2 will be 21 laps as well. Stage 3 will be 5.2 laps for 140 miles. From
Ought to be a good race today. Trucks look like they're handling pretty well.
Yeah, I did notice from practice that the setup seemed pretty good. The drivers like them. And I think we're going to see some competitive 3-wide plus racing at times.
So only one truck has gone so far, being 15 of Berger. He set at 35.250. Have no clue if that's a good time or not.
I believe they're only having one hot lap for this qualifying session.
Yeah,
because there's 14 drivers, I believe.
No, that. Oh my god, a horse just hit something invisible. And it just spun him around. It's not how you want to start it out lap.
Definitely not. We got the 8 and the 5 Craftsman truck pulling up to the end of pit road line.
So here comes Horse starting his first time lap. Possibly only. Entering kind of about the middle into 1 and 2, cutting it down almost at the bottom, sliding back up the track. Back on that gas. Goes thundering down the back straightaway here. Off into turn 3 and 4. Once again, middle, kind of pulling the middle this time more so than cutting to the bottom off the gas, getting back on it. Here it comes off turn 4. Let's see what he ends up getting. He'll get provisional pole with a 35.233.
Skin as well, I think.
The Traxxas.
Yeah, Traxxas. Fastest name in radio control.
No clue who they are, but
I'm assuming it's a radio company or some sort.
Yeah.
Broadcasting station.
Here it comes for final lap. Complete. I guess I get 2 laps.
Okay.
and it'll be even better, 35.083.
We got Aiden pulling out Ford Craftsman.
It's a pretty nice craftsman scheme. I like it.
Pretty good, I say so myself. Well, maybe I had an influence in it, but yeah.
Yeah, not much to say about it. What team you got for EGM? Evergreen Motorsports?
Yes, it is.
They started off the season strong, winning Daytona.
Yes. So now he's gonna try to make a name for himself as well. So, turn one. Lenoff looks like he's gonna coast it and get back on the throttle. Now he's finishing turn one.
Oh, that's a pretty good
That's
tone.
pretty, wow. He got really close to the wall. That's what I was worried about. You know, he
Yep.
got on the throttle early, but he was able to hold it. So.
That's a pretty good corner. A little slow on exit, but overall.
Yeah. And same thing for turns 3 and 4.
He's got it figured out. Oh, it's gonna be close. Nope, he's good.
Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a
Top
this
guy.
podium. Yeah, maybe.
Yep. Provisional poll of 34.9.
Oh, yeah, what I tell you.
He's
Now when
pretty
he
quick.
braked a little bit harder there, it looked like. I think this lap's gonna be slower, but
Yeah, he's in the wall.
Yeah, so it's invalidated. But I mean, good first lap. Maybe he'll hold on.
So,
Official calls it out.
yep. So he about to bring it on in. Maybe he'll go back around. I don't know. Yep. Nope, he's going around. Next up is 88 of Zexto, Coca-Cola scheme. Driving for JTG.
Let's see, trying to see what his user is. I can watch him.
Zector. Zexta, his D4 career was little rocky. He started off actually like the whole season. He had top fives, a lot of top five, or didn't finish there. Had a lot of good runs. Couldn't finish them. Then about I think it was towards the end of the season, Pocono he finally got a win, his first top five, and the rest of the races he finally finished in the top five. So a good in for him. Hopefully he can carry it into the Eagles. Oh, not starting off good with the laps.
Yeah.
That might be an invalidation. I don't know. Yep.
Oh, it's on. He's still got another chance. Pull himself together here. It's a little bit too hot in the turn there.
Yeah.
So hopefully, oh, it's very close. Oh. Alright, here he goes.
He might be starting at 3 or...
He's playing about lag, so let's see if he can not lag for the less. There's a little boost there going in turn 2.
Way too low. Yeah, that's...
Oh, yeah. That's gonna hurt him.
I don't see a very good lap coming out of this. He needs a really good 3 and 4 to even get maybe even a mid-pack.
I agree.
Entering 3 and 4. A little too hot, I think, and he got that apron. That's not what he wanted to.
Gonna send you up the track here at Las Vegas. That apron's not forgiving.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a very good tire for him. Let's see what he got. Got a... Let's see. 35.246.
Where does that position him on the list?
P3.
Oh, I've had like what 5 cars going on, I think.
4 people have gone so far. Got a 5th one going out now, who is out there?
Number 54. Got Mao heading out on the track.
Yep.
Chairman Mao.
He skipped right over D4. Had a really strong D5 though, and some D3 drivers moved up, and they were like, "Well, who do we sign?" A lot of people looked him out, the D5 champion.
Yeah, he's got a few wins under his belt. Now he's trying to get some more wins here.
Yeah, he actually led in polls and in
He's got a
D5,
few wins
8 races,
under his
3
belt.
poles. So
He's trying to get some more wins
he'll be
here.
hoping to get his first D3 pole here today. Very, very fast. That's for sure. A very quick driver.
Yes, he is. He also had some experience last week with you in the road course race.
Yep.
So he's been all over the place, making a name for himself.
Struggled a bit in that road course race, but I mean, that was a big jump for him. That was D2
Definitely.
race.
You got a little taste of what's to come.
Yep. Got to prepare for it. That's what D3 is for. Setting a pretty good lap so
Yeah,
far.
definitely. Seems like he's taking it easy and aiming for the mid to high so far. A little bit different line than what we've seen so far.
I saw a lot of people running in practice though, but yeah, qualifying, it's not been the deal.
He did have a provisional practice pole, but I don't know how legit that was. But,
Well, he just got P2, 34.983.
okay, so
It's pretty
yeah,
good.
that's obvious. I mean, that's a glory of this track is you can run high, mid. I won't say necessarily all the way down low the entire time, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of options here for you to run and still be competitive. Have fast
Multi-groove,
lap times. Yep.
multi-groove racing, love it. Personal favorite of mine, always creates great battling and always fun to drive.
Yeah. I enjoyed racing here in Vegas, especially for D1.
Yep, that was a lot of fun. I mean, till the end for me, but we don't talk about that. So he actually, his second lap was the exact same lap time as his first.
Well, that's good. He's consistent at least.
Yep.
So if he can stay that quick the entire time, we'll see him in
He,
the front.
he could very easily win this race if he stays that consistent. A lot of people can, go out, set one shot good times, but a lot of people can't maintain it. So definitely going to be an advantage to him.
Chris. The other Chris. The non-media Chris. The
Yeah.
D3 driver Chris. Heading around. Starting his hop lap. Joe Gibbs race driver.
Yeah, definitely went from not too big of a ride to a very, very big ride. From D4 to D3. I know the division.
That's for sure. He's rocking a nice M&M scheme there.
Wonder why it's so nice, Phil.
I don't know. I have no idea.
No clue.
Just it's very aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. And back to racing, but yeah, seems like he's holding a mid lane here. Both
He's
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
he's probably kept the speed there at the corner like the most even I've seen out of everyone. He kept both ends of the track. He kept it 160 pretty much over the whole corner.
Oh, even a little bit different. This time it seems like he went high and he's going to try to go mid low.
Yeah, his first lap
He's
was
got
35.1 for his first lap.
okay.
See if he can better his time. I think he got on the throttle a little late.
I agree. It sounded like his engine got a little bit down low in the RPMs that turn, so I don't think this turn's gonna be as quick.
But he did still improve. Turn 1 and 2, I think, saved him.
Okay.
So he set a 35.033. That's provisionally third.
That's good to hear.
Now, there are 14 drivers qualifying today. I believe that no one's really going to be eliminated. Only 2 over the standard limit, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's what the headquarter peeps up there was saying. It seemed like we're gonna try to have a full field and 2 more and see how black is.
I'd like to see it, give this guy the shot. People that mess up on qualifying.
For sure. We go AJ with the frontline scheme heading around.
This game was made a few hours before the race.
It was.
Very nice scheme, though. I like it personally. Not just because he's my driver. His first lap. First guy I think I've seen go down on the apron on the first stretch.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen many people dive down there. And maybe because of the bumps. So I remember it's an issue that's kind of risky going down there. It might be quicker, but car can't get loose as well.
Versus Ward. high through 3 and 4. Not through 1 through high through 3 and 4. Have to see how this fares against.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. There is slight differences between the turns, exits, because you got trial for 4 and then a backstretch for 2.
Doesn't look much different, but
Yeah,
when you're driving it, you can feel it.
definitely, especially getting real tight on exit at 2. See a lot of people get squished when the racing happens.
Yeah. Maintaining a higher speed through 3 and 4 this time, more throughout it. Trying to get, you can see it, I can tell he's letting off the A key, trying to get more speed out of it.
Yeah, he actually did better that lap. 34.996. He's now P3.
Pretty good lap from A key.
Yeah.
I like to see it.
It's got a nice team logo too, brand new for Sky High Racing.
Sure. Next up,
27.
step here. You say Zachy?
Not Zachy yet, that was Gibb.
What number is Gib? Gib is, let's see. He's a 95. So I'm here, coming off a rather rocky D3 season.
Yeah.
Oh, got a wall there.
Sorry, warming up.
But yeah, Mahir, he ran decently at times, had a lot of black flags, so I was hoping to keep the running good part and get rid of the black flag part going into this season. Still with
I don't think anyone got. Oh, that's not true.
that's gonna be invalidation. Just
Yeah, there's a little tap there, but pretty sure he was all right for Daytona.
Yep. Taking to the JTG.
See if he can get a good lap 2 here. Get a little slow 3 and 4. Hopefully, you get up to full speed. Like time across the start line.
Yeah, he did 181. Oh, what's the pace car doing? Don't want
Get out of the way.
Daytona.
He's dipping down low. No.
Yeah, his speed's
He's playing safe here, so he's gonna be towards the back of the pack here.
I suppose it's better to get some sort of lap in than no. Yeah, speed the way to do it. Now he's really trying it through 3 and 4. That's actually a pretty good 3 and 4.
See if he
He kept the speed so I make that 170. But I think it was there for
okay. 36 right now.
yeah, that's not bad. Did better than Zexstone Burger. So next up we have the 47 Super. Yep. I heard some people weren't too happy with him after Daytona.
Yeah, well, honestly, I think drivers need to brush off Daytona and look forward to the rest of the plenty of tracks in this schedule.
Lot of racing left.
Yeah, and it's super speedway racing. It's always it can be it's a good show for the TV, but the drivers, man, it sets a lot of temper.
Yeah, I told my drivers of the team owner, I just said, forget Daytona even happened.
Yeah.
It's such a crapshoot. You never know what's gonna happen. There are guys at the front that shouldn't be up at the front. So brush it off, continue on suit. What I think everyone needs to do.
Agree. Super had a little bit of a slow 1 and 2 to him down on the apron. See if he can pick it up in 3 and 4. Got a nice F15, I believe, on the truck bit there.
If we got
Small
that
turn your force.
If we got that wrong, clean guys are gonna close.
Yeah. Well, I'm no expert.
Yeah.
Recognition.
Yeah. That was a pretty decent lap there. Doing better through 1 and 2 this time, it looks like.
I agree. This should definitely be a faster lap.
Just has to maintain it through 3 and 4. 3 and 4 last time was actually pretty solid. Just see if he can better it on the brakes a little bit.
It's P4 right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if he jumps up to at least 3rd.
across the line.
And he actually jumped up to second.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually very impressive from him. His D4 career wasn't quite, there. And coming into the trucks, he's showing he's got it.
It's only 17 thousandths away from a provisional pole. It's a 34.9 flat.
Yeah,
So
everyone's
no,
like 0.05 away from Aiden until Superstar. I'm honestly surprised, impressed. He's not someone I had very high on my list coming into this race just due to D3 career, but man, he proved me wrong very quickly. And it's Matt going out now for RSCRA Racing. Number 6, back the blue.
your drivers.
Very nice scheme, I will say. It's creative. Old race car. High English.
Here he goes, starting out.
Off into 1, 2 there. Very high, cutting it low.
Yeah.
Burping on the throttle. Going down the back straightaway here. Austin's turning 19 is being yelled at to pull up right there. I think that might have messed him up in the corner.
Might have, yeah. It seemed like he got a little bit too hot in that turn. So, some momentum.
His first lap in the books.
Right. Yes, I believe 7th. Yes, I believe 7th.
Slips up a little bit on entry that time into 1 and 2, but got a much, much better center and exit. See how he does down here in green. We're hoping for definitely a better lap. On the brake and gas a lot, it can just keeps brake gas. Definitely different driving style.
Yeah, seems like he likes to baby the throttle a little bit more than some drivers. Some I see like the coast or just brake and then get on the gas.
Yeah,
And I'll end
his driving style, I'd say, is more of a impatient driving style. Some people have a lot of patience where they can just lift off the gas for a while. Some people just want to go.
Well, he secures P6, so it looks like he's going to be mid-pack at least.
Yep, 35.079. Yep,
Wow.
last race of the winner last week.
That's
And
true. Dominating.
most dominating Daytona performance I've ever seen. Most dominating super speedway performance I've seen, period.
I agree. I know he was excited. I was honestly surprised. You don't usually see that for a Daytona track.
Win all stages and the race.
Exactly. He has a good point lead right now as well. Yeah, I believe it was 16 points in the last
Might be the next
standings.
Brad Keselowski if he wants to go on super speedways more.
That's true. Well, hopefully he can still show his dominance here at Las Vegas. You know. Let's see how he does. Going down to the apron almost.
Look in the bottom. It's quite interesting.
Exiting high. Yeah.
All the different lines, some people are more comfortable on the bottom, and some people are more comfortable on the top, and some people are uncomfortable on either, but just pick whichever one they think is faster.
I'll not be surprised if he is all time. See.
I like the bottom pretty well.
Yeah, and he's P2. He is 1.013 off from Aiden. Still has pole.
Well,
So.
people were offering him when he came through, and now I see why.
That is for sure. I'm glad to see that he's showing that he has a lot of potential still. It's not just a matter of luck, some would say that usually how super speedway racing is.
We all love seeing like a back marker guy win, but for the first race of the season,
Yeah. And he is still same spot. Didn't gain any time though, but it's good first lap.
the second lap was actually the exact same as Superstar's first lap.
Wow. And we're about to see the number 21.
Yep.
Get out.
That is Zaki. Coming up from D5 as well.
Very nice game as well. Race line wheels. And DuPont on the shell.
Got quite the assortment of sponsors on here. Yeah, nonetheless, looks very, very nice. Is this one of your schemes?
Actually, no, it's not. I believe Alex made for him.
Another one of our better scheme makers in the league. Here he comes, starting his first time lap.
Here's what line he races here. So he's...
About up a lot.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I think he scraped the wall there. I don't know what they're gonna call that. That was close. It's alright, he's got another lap. Seemed like he just got caught in the turning there.
Let's see how he does here.
Fucking white line.
Not quite going on the apron, but
I can tell you this, yeah, this is gonna be, as long as he can pull off 3 and 4, it should be a pretty good time. Oh, seems like he's a little bit too high. We'll see. Should be at least mid-pack. Let's see the trouble.
that put him.
7th. Let's see here.
His second lap was better.
Yep, 7th, mid-pack.
And here goes Alex, only his second start that's not D1. Yeah, this is only Alex's second start that's not a cup start. So
Not sure how many races he's gonna be doing.
yeah, we don't know. Might go the Kyle Busch route, maybe like 7.
He's representing Luna, back for
Yep.
sponsor.
His wonderful, wonderful cat.
And if you're wondering what's on top of her, or the cat's head, it's a bottle cap.
Now, little known fact about Luna, she's sponsored by Chevrolet and paid Alex and her.
Yeah, that's true. And that was an interesting line he took. He went all the way down, touched the apron, and came all the way back, almost touched the wall. So.
You know, when I thought he was going to be running trucks, I thought he might blow him out of the water, but
My gosh.
these truck drivers have actually been doing really well. He might have a bit more of a tougher time than I originally thought. Not a very good first lap. We'll see what it does on the second.
I think he tapped. It was so close. Like it's hard to tell. Well, he's doing the same thing. He's running all the way down the apron.
To me, it looks he's braking a little bit too much on entry, just slowing it down a little too much. So it's turning a little too good.
Yeah, that might be it. And I know it's hard to want to not let off from avoiding that apron because then your car will just snap and then you're just going into the wall. So it's a big risk to
amazing
take.
3 and 4 though, absolutely wonderful, and he'll
Definitely.
qualify 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
What's the verdict here?
He qualifies 10th.
Okay.
We might see him not even start in the top 10. Actually, I think he's the last one. Nope, never mind.
Well, I already know from Alex. I mean, he said it himself. He's not really known to be good at qualifying. It's not really matters at the end of the day. It's how you perform on the racetrack.
And we know he always runs very good in the race. Actually, he won 2 weeks ago, I believe, at Kansas in the Cup race. So.
It's true. So it's another intermediate track. This has a little bit more banking, but still intermediate.
All-time in Cup wins for a reason.
That's true. And now we got 38 at Tooth doing his warm-up lap. All the way up high.
Running for Gibbs, I do believe. Joe Gibbs Racing.
No, he's Northern Motorsport.
Is he Northern Motorsport?
Yep.
That is my bad.
But,
Very nice.
yeah, I agree. There's a lot of nice truck schemes out there.
Yep. The scheme makers showed up this season.
That's for sure. Let's do more of the middle to high approach here.
My telemetry broke, so I have no clue what speed he's got going on.
Mine as well. So we're just spectating.
Little
It's
bump.
all the way down there. And
It's
the
good to
apron.
that might have hurt his lap.
It's kind of late on the throttle as well, going
Mhm.
into turn 2. So I don't know if this lap's gonna be much better. Staying
This
high.
is can't remember if he had 1 win or 2 wins in D4. I think he had, I want to say 2, but yeah, he had 2. His first one, I remember them now. Yeah, first one coming at Talladega in ARCA last season. Second one coming at the season closer at Michigan.
Well, he definitely has another chance here. He's starting in P4, so he's gonna be up there in the front rows. And I think we have how many more drivers?
Yeah, he's an incredibly skilled driver. Not the best, but I quite like him.
Next we got Gibb, the 95.
His ARCA career was a quite rocky one. One of the rougher ones. He had a lot of he showed up to almost every event trying to qualify in, but he only made like 3, I think it was. So, but he ought to get in today since everyone's in.
Yeah, definitely. Just gonna see how he starts out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, overall in his career, he has about 5 starts. Good to see how he does today.
So it's a little bit slow coming out of turn 4. I don't know if he's gonna get up to enough speed coming across start finish.
Yeah, the things about these trucks is their top speed is not too high compared to out there to the corner. But we'll see.
Oh, he's in the wall there, so rough start already. I'm not sure if he's lagging or whatnot.
Yeah, that was very, very bad.
Oh, so heavy on the brakes too, so hopefully next lap he can gain some spots because I think he's going to be back.
He's gonna have to really buckle down and focus for this next lap because he needs it.
Heavy on the brakes again. He's got 2 more turns up ahead. Let's see if he can really secure a top 10.
I think
I don't think he will, but it's all right. He's got plenty of laps up ahead.
Long race ahead, and you never know what can happen. Yeah,
Exactly.
he's 25.329. So, looks like getting pole will be Aiden.
Good for Aiden. Get some 2 bonus points for that.
Yep.
So
Not too shocked. He's a very good driver.
well, folks, we'll see you. I don't know if they're gonna do a restart here.
They are.
And they're just gonna get the times. I think we'll take a quick break folks, for the main event. I'll be right back.
All right. Ah, yeah, Aiden.
Hey Google, turn up the heat.
Hey, can we show you something?
I'll allow it.
Something new. I mean, like, really new.
I love surprises.
Like a new car,
Well, this looks fun.
and a new schedule.
We're keeping the Super Speedways, right?
Yeah, Josh, we got you. And a new legacy in the making.
Hey man, I just want to race.
New garage to call home. And a whole new reason to love what we love. Burnouts.
Winning. Racing.
Wasn't no easy street where I come from. There wasn't no sleep until the work was done.
I've got an idea for a Heinz ketchup commercial. I was at this super posh restaurant. Super posh. The type of place that has chandeliers and paintings on the wall and way too many forks. I think classical music was playing, but maybe it was jazz. No, definitely classical. The hostess walks up to me and she says, "Mr. Sheeran, is this your first time dining with us?" And I say, "Yep." The waiter comes over, he's telling me about the specials. Super fancy, fancy vegetables, fancy sauces. I said, "Sounds fancy." So fast forward and the food comes. The waiter goes on to tell me, "We are proud to present this farm to table blah blah blah, posh and fancy blah blah blah, with a side of blah blah blah." You know, the food looked good. I just thought there was something missing. So I reach into my bag and I take out the only thing that can complete me. And at that point, the whole world came to a stop. And the waiter was screaming through his eyes. So that's my idea. Do you want to do it?
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive!
play it on the all-new Xbox.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the truck race here at Vegas for the what's one called again? Victoria's Voice.
Welcome back,
Victoria,
Ben.
Victoria Voice Foundation 140. There we go. Had to look for it. Once again, I'm me, Sky Commentating, joined by Phil.
Hello, all. Welcome.
And yeah, getting ready for some racing. Anthem's gonna play in a few seconds.
Yeah, got all the drivers nice lined up. Get your screenshots if you haven't already.
Pictures.
I do like that Las Vegas library for the pace car. It's very nice.
Oh, here we go, Anthem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get these racers started. Go America! Drivers, start your engines, get to your trucks. Let's do this.
Get going and get lit. Well, while we're waiting for them to get lined up, let's go ahead and go into first question, I guess, for both of us. Who do you think our picks to win is for today? Who's your pick to win, Phil?
You know, I'm gonna have to go with Chairman. When I was watching him through practice, he seemed very competitive. I saw him making moves. He was up there. He was fast. He was catching guys, avoiding wrecks. I'm gonna have to go with Chairman, 54.
Alright, that's a solid pick. Me, personally, he might not be the fastest today, but he's got the experience more than anyone in the field. I'd have to go with Alex. Now, he has so much experience, such a smart guy when it comes to racing, and got good pace, and really good strategy. So I think that's going to help him a lot in today's race, and we might see him win the race.
Good pick. We're getting the drivers lined up here. Gonna kick off the lineup.
Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get the lineup going. Well, as you can see, starting on pole with the number 5 Evergreen Motorsports machine of Hayden. P2, lined up on his outside or inside with the picks. It's number 19 of Rock Pitter, for also Evergreen Motorsports 1-2, watch out the front row. Then starting third is Superstar for JTG in the number 47. His best qualifying result by far, as we have a shutdown, sadly. I'll go ahead and just keep sending right through it though. Number 38 of Tooth lines up P4 for Northern Motorworks. P5 is the 54 of Chairman Mao coming up from D5 for Joe Gibbs Racing. P6 is number 16 of AJ for Sky High Racing. P7 number 18 of Chris, ATM fan for Joe Gibbs Racing.
Number 21, Zackerson. He's the RCR driver. He's also an Xfinity driver. I think he is way up. And then next to him in 9th, we have Matt, and the number 6 from Sky High Racing. One of the yeah, woo, it goes Sky High Racing. And then next in the lineup for 10th place is Horse, coming up all the way from D5. Right behind him is Alex. Sky's pick for the win today. That's the most cup wins. And 12th, right in the back. This is my here. Driving from JTG.
By the way, there ended up being a cutoff for the 12 drivers, not making today's event, sadly. Number 88 of Zexto for JTG. Number 15 of Berger for Sky High Racing. And the number 95 of Gibb for Northern Motorsports.
Well, yeah, even if they do get cut off, they'll still appreciate those participation points they'll get for qualifying. 1 point they gain. Everything helps, especially when it comes towards the end of the season.
Yeah, I've seen. I mean, yeah, me in the playoffs. It's the Final Four in Xfinity by a point. I had it until Rex got past the lap. Had a point be tied. He went on to the Final Four. I had to watch. So every little bit matters, just no matter when.
That's very true indeed. What kind of pit strategy do you think we're going to see here today?
Now, what's the, like, probably fuel. Is going to be more important. Tires are definitely going to play a factor, but being how the track is, it's very easy to just run the wall. With, like, if your tires get down into, like, 40, you can just hug the fence and you'll be good. So, I think it's going to be a fuel strategy race.
I agree with you on that. I think you're going to see a lot with the D3 drivers. It's different driving styles, as we saw in qualifying. Some people are on that throttle pretty early out of the beginning of the first turn, and that's going to burn up their fuel. It's going to be cutting it close to some of these guys if we don't have any cautions in the beginning first 2 stages, because they're both are 21 laps long. we may see people not pit at all until the very end of the stage.
Yeah.
That's very possible. So I'm curious to see what kind of strategies we got today. And I think the people that are paying attention from the start of the race, you'll see at the front.
I'm wondering if we're going to see a come down to fuel again like the Xfinity race. And if someone's going to pull as many of those try to say, glitch.
Glitch move, yeah. You know, I can see that being a possibility here. I mean, mainly it counts in stage 3, and that's where it really matters. As they do a little drive-through here. But I will say that when it comes to it, at the end of the day, it's not necessarily the glitch move that makes when it's the cautions that come out. If there's no caution that gets pulled out, then yeah, you're gonna be able to pull that strategy off. But if a caution comes, man, it's you're gonna be wishing that you didn't.
Yeah, I don't foresee a lot of cautions, by the way, because this track, even though it's like really heavily metal, it's very easy to get spread out. I mean, having an Xfinity racing, we were full throttle the entire time, and we got real spread out. No caution for a longer. So we'll see how it goes today.
I'll choose this time by, but they will have choose coming for the next flag that comes out.
I think the official needs to choose this time by. That'll be a good race. I hope there's a lot of good drivers, a lot of trucks had a really good race in last year.
I guess to see Rock is going to be starting up there with Aiden, looks like. So I'm curious from the start if we're going to see Rock go up to the front and be dominant.
I mean, I think for these two, it'd be smart to just kind of get hooked up and just work together. Because teammates, well, I mean, they got the front row locked out. Nobody can really go by unless they go on the apron, which is hard to do here, trust me.
And actually, looking at the manufacturers now, they are the only 2 Fords, and they are both starting in the front. So they definitely do need to work together in this race. They are outnumbered, and they have a lot of hungry drivers behind them.
There are about 2 Fords, 3 Chevys.
As the pace car pulls in, we're gonna be starting going green here.
Here we go, Vegas, everyone. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing for the second race of the truck series.
Good start by Aiden. They're already going 4 wide into turn 1. Oh my god. I mean, that's not unexpected here. You're gonna see a lot of that happening.
Tight, real tight.
Oh wow, Aiden's just pulling away. But the pack is gonna catch up here in turns 3 and 4. Still 3 wide.
I think about Aiden being out front for him to take him on whatever line he wants.
That is true.
Enter high, cut low.
It's amazing the amount of lanes you can run here and they're still holding together. And I see Rocky starting to come back. Trying to help this team out.
You're actually gonna go for it, not be back out. Now
I'm really baffled. These guys are doing really good. Oh, it's gonna come down. Yeah, I see Alex is trying to push. can't. You cannot stop that.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, wow. That's a good move by Aiden. He's going to come up in front of him. A little slide job. Oh, and wow. This is some good battling. I will say that.
Gonna push him and then he pulled up. Aiden might get it though. Didn't get the entry he wanted. Can he slide up? Ooh.
Got a little bit of hook, but looks like we're still good.
Still side by side for the race lead. Oh, now it's gonna come down a little bit. Gets moved a little bit. And here comes Alex. 3-1.
There you go on that inside. Trying to make that inside work, but that high side now has still got that run. Even without that, you can still be fast. Maybe a little sandwich there, but Aiden's doing his best to try to hold the middle. Oh,
yeah,
there's the push. That's what Alex needed. Oh,
funny part is that came from that. Oh, and there's Osaki.
Yeah, let off, driver. No.
He's trying to.
I think they're not gonna call that, I guess. That's unfortunate. And that's gonna put him 3 seconds plus, almost 4 seconds behind the leader.
Hopefully they didn't bump him. Start catching back up. Meanwhile,
our picks are battling against each other. Stage 1. Wow, they're 3 wide in the mid.
Now it's gonna get the run off the corner here. It'll be not quite. Alex side draft. They're still got better. Some of these people are too scared to side draft. And Aiden's gonna make it 3 wide.
Well, I'll tell you what, just because we got a D1 driver here, they're not making it easy for Alex. They are switching positions constantly. Had about 4 or 5 different move changes. 8 laps in first.
Here comes 2. Oh, wow. Contact, lots of contact.
3 wide, bumping and banging.
Some incredible racing.
Oh my God, he's not up now. He's making a move on the inside. He's not one. He's not
oh no!
Oh no! We got another hook. That might be the caution, but we'll see.
Not going straight again. Nope, no caution.
They're gonna keep going. Oh, my pick's out of it so far for the stage.
Here comes Alex looking on the bottom. The rocket sorry, Alex not willing to report too hard. I don't think he wants to let things come down. Maybe never mind. Here
Definitely doesn't. They're like, nope. We're all in it from the beginning.
Meanwhile, 3 wide back there. Going at it. Here comes Alex. Big run on the top. Big run. He might get the lead from this. I think he will. Yep. Alex to the lead. What a move by Alex.
Right now, it looks like he's doing pretty good on fuel and tires. I will say, I bet he can finish the stage. The way things are going.
Aiden up the inside of Alex. Not giving him a break. Aiden really wants to. A little bit of contact. Still some good hard racing.
Oh, got 2 up in the wall. Oh. Wow. Now we got a backpack, and they're starting to spread out a bit.
Might be getting so spread out.
Now that rear pack did catch up a second, but after that slowdown back there, I don't know if they're going to lose time here.
There's so many of them back there now. Meanwhile, Alex going on the apron, pulling a little crossover. This is actually slowly allowing Chris to work into the quickly.
That is true. Yeah. I'm honestly, I did not expect Chris to be pulling up towards the front. He is, but he's been doing real good avoiding wrecks ahead of him. Oh yeah, and that's going to cause Chris that window open. He was almost there.
Oh, it's got the apron a little bit. Oh God, big one.
Got a little block that pushed him down.
Sideways. Alex's run. That was a rocky predicting that real well.
The driver is complaining for cautions why they're not being called.
I don't blame him if I was back there too.
Yeah, I would be a little upset as well. I mean, I was shocked there wasn't a caution call, at least for that second time.
Still big blocking at the front. That's all we have to do. Alex is like, fine, I can't go on the bottom, I'll go on the top. Aiden's gonna get the apron. Here comes Alex, gonna fly by him, but he might get the wall and exit. He will.
Boy, I'm starting to see some themes between 19 and 10. They're getting verbals. Looks like they're racing hard against each other. Mid back there. All the leaders pull away.
I didn't realize that Booth, he's already back up here and going for third.
Yeah, do not count out those mid-pack drivers. They are catching attention in this battle between Aiden and Alex. They keep crossing each other over.
I will say, it's an awesome battle. Great racing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They're keeping it clean as well. Like, you could not get much better racing. Aiden's almost trying to say he's ready for the tour already.
I don't blame him. He wants to make a name for himself. Now's the time, especially with Alex in the race.
Yep. Yeah, we're possibly the biggest, best D1 driver you can find. I mean, if I was in D3, I'd look at this opportunity to beat him. Make it. That's one way to make a name for yourself. You can beat him in a few races.
It looks like, to me, Aiden's trying to give him a little push into the turns.
Into
Oh,
the wall.
yeah, he's a little, push him in the fence a little bit. Trying to make that move on the inside.
Maybe a little bump and run.
Oh, and they gotta watch out when they go down that apron. They get real loose down there.
And the bumps. If you get loose and then the bump catches you at the same time, not gonna be pretty. You know, Tooth in the wall, he drove it in there a little too hard. I think Tooth is getting a little antsy. He's trying to catch back up so bad.
Yeah, that's true. And I did see him in the wall in the last lap, actually, on the backstretch. So I'm curious what's going on there.
Alex tags apron just a bit, and that's gonna slip up, or he's gonna slip up enough where Aiden can get to the bottom. This is what Tooth wants to happen again, then race more.
Still, Aiden and Alex battling, and here's Tooth. I told you, don't forget that mid-pack, man. They could still come, if they work together.
There are fast drivers back there.
Yep, you got Rock right there in 4th place.
Here comes Alex up the inside. Aiden once more.
And here goes Tooth on the outside.
A little too hard.
A little too hard on the wall, but...
Meanwhile, Aiden almost pulled a perfect crossover, ended up bumping Alex just a little bit, but... Oh, contact! Big contact.
Boy. And we are now just hitting halfway mark for these drivers on fuel and tires. So they definitely can finish the stage. And next stage.
But by the way, we're getting... Oh my god, Rock, I don't know what you're doing. Everybody's catching up from this battle now. Look at him.
Yeah, there we go. 3 wide in the middle. They need to work together, though, if they want to really catch up to those leaders. But I don't think they care about that. They want position, not...
Oh, it's way on the... They're gonna slide up into Aiden.
Wow. All the way down on the apron to make that move.
Big move. Big setting.
And they're still side by side, beating, banging each other's doors. Aiden's not giving any room. Wow, Alex is all the way down on the grass. Oh, and here comes Rock.
Here comes Rock. Here comes Tooth. Here comes AJ. Here comes everybody.
They're all there.
They all want.
Wow. Lap and a half to
Big
go.
one up the inside. With help from Tooth. Eight on the inside, Alex on the
Where do you
outside.
want to be on this white flag?
I want to be back with those guys because if they wreck, go on through.
Well, I meant, what lane do you want to be on? It just seems like it's so hard to pick. It just...
Top, I'd say, is safe, but bottom's working. He's trying to block him. Alex on the bottom. He's going to slide up contact.
1 to go. Can someone from the back in 3 and 4 make a move? They're there. I told you, do not forget this mid. They're right there. Look at the runs. Look at that. Mal's pushing Alex. I think Alex is going to get this if Mal keeps pushing him. Oh, they're going for one. Oh, no. There we go. I did not see it. Oh, my God. Is Tooth going to steal the stage?
Who's take
He
stage
steals
one?
the stage. I did not see that coming. Wow.
What a stage! This is
Wow.
only stage one.
I know. What a madhouse, man.
God.
That was intense. Arguably one of the best races I've seen, and we're only in the stage
Stage
one.
one. Wow. This seems like it's gonna be a race that goes in the books so far if it keeps going like this.
Wow.
Some people are not happy with Mal, blaming Mal for that wreck.
Yeah. I would not blame Alex. Is really mad right now. Mao is trying to get a win there,
He
forcing it
wanted it
four
so
wide.
bad,
But you don't take out other drivers doing it. That's not how you do it, man.
there wasn't really room to go 4 wide. He tried going for it and hooked Alex and boom, up the track.
And we're waiting for the drivers. Oh, the pace car's gonna catch the drivers here.
Aiden was getting a little excited for pits. Oh, this is gonna shake it up quite a bit because their two fastest guys are now 4th and 5th. Have to see how pit road works out.
You know, I do have to give credit to Mao. He got wrecked early in the stage, and he made his way all the way back up. It's unfortunate he didn't get the finish he wanted, but he
Yeah,
definitely...
that part, he did not even get stage points. He finished P8.
Right, outside of it, yeah.
Meanwhile, pits are going to be open here. What do you think we take on this stop?
You know, I would honestly... The way things are going, because you only got one more stage that's low on laps, I would do a can, personally.
Yep.
And then I'll take your full set of tires.
I totally agree.
But well, I'm curious to see if we're going to have the same lineup coming out of here. So, top 3, we got Tooth, Rock, and Horse, with Aiden and Alex right behind.
Meanwhile, I'd like to thank our pace car driver for the day, Sharky. Doing a great job, Sharky. Let's see, Tooth. In his box, everybody's in their box. AJ slips up a little bit.
Oh,
And,
Chris is already out. Oh, and
you're stopped in the middle of pit road. What are you
happened
doing?
there?
And he's still trying to back up. That has to go with a penalty.
That's
But
interesting. I don't know what happened there. He still pulled out in the lead. I don't know what Chris did for a strategy, but
he might have. I have no clue.
Oh, he did not get tires. I see. He's reporting. So he might try to go back in the pits if they let him.
Yep. I mean, and then Tooth, well, actually, that's provisionally P1. And then coming out P2 is actually Matt. I have no clue what Matt did, but big strategy play there, unless he didn't get tires. Oh no, never mind. I
was gonna say, it's Alex. Yeah, he gained actually 4 spots. It looks like.
See, all I could see was the black front end, white roof, and the yellow number on top.
Yeah, both Chris and Aiden and Alex had really good stops, so they gained a lot of spots coming out of pit road.
4th and 5th, now they're 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah.
I don't think choose cone is going on, but they're all scattering around.
Time by, I believe they're going to be choose cone.
AJ, he blew through his box coming in, and he went all the way to last except for 2 people. P10.
That's unfortunate for Chris. I mean, a lot of these drivers, they need to value pit stops a lot more.
Every race, there's at least one person that doesn't cycle their pit options, and it costs them. But still got a lot of racing left. Still got the stage and then final stage.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this generation of cars, they don't have that glitch where they have to cycle through the pit options. Am I right? Or
I'm not sure. Personally, I do it just to be safe.
And here we go. We're starting to choose.
What lane do you pick for the restart? I personally would pick bottom.
I was going to say the same exact thing. I think bottom's the way to do it here.
Alex to the top, Aiden to the bottom, gonna go up to P2. Horse top, Rock bottom.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why Alex chose the top instead of the inside. Because he could have started in the front row, but he decided he didn't want to.
I don't know. He might be playing it more safe. Top does get a good run on exit, But from my experience with Cup and Xfinity races, bottom took off better.
Well, it's not only that. I noticed a lot of times drivers they like to use you as a wall going to turn one, so you're naturally gonna get sent high while the bottom gets that run. But we'll see how well these drivers can hold their line.
Yeah, we'll see. Tooth, P1, Aiden second, Alex third, and Rock's fourth.
Alright, the pace car pulls in. Let's start stage 2, drivers. Oh wow, already 4 wide.
Oh my god, and Mahir,
And I think that's gonna pull out the C already. Maybe not.
definitely, I don't know what that was from here. We talked about last season, you know, Black Flag.
Man.
Not starting off season 2 the way you wanted to.
And I think Matthew is not got caught up in that, unfortunately, all the way back by about 5 seconds. So hopefully we can see him get back up there.
Meanwhile, 3 cars going at it for the lead. Tooth actually wall riding a little bit, but I think he might get away with it. I don't know. Kevin won. Unfortunate. Yeah, sorry.
And I see, this is interesting. I don't know if Aiden is trying to help Alex or because I've seen him push Alex quite often this race.
I think he is trying to get Alex out front so it can just be a clean duel between them.
That could be. I mean, that's a good strategy. You don't have to worry about the pack. And there he is again, pushing Alex. So it's
not going to cut him the inside, actually.
It could be just a little bump and runs he's trying to pull, like short track racing that you would do at Vegas.
It does work, but it's not the guaranteed.
It's not as effective, that's for sure. But
3 wide for the lead.
Oh wow.
4 wide per second, gonna go down 3 wide.
Almost, yeah.
Here comes
very
Mal.
intense.
Mal's gonna go up the inside. 3 wide for the lead once more. Tooth is pushing Alex on the high side. Looks like he'll get cleared for the lead here.
I think A1's gonna back out, or we're gonna see him 3 wide in the turn.
See it 3 wide and Mal.
Oh wow.
Big chunk of the track. They keep it going. Horse now into P3, his best position all race, I do believe.
That is, yeah. See if he can stay up there.
Got Rock coming up the inside right now.
I tell you what, one driver you can't count out yet. Mao, he's there, man. He's still at the pack. Don't be surprised towards the end of the stage. You see him up front.
Currently racing AJ and Tooth. Here comes Aiden up the inside of Alex for the lead. Meanwhile, Horse in the wall. Horse real slow. He's actually gonna he's gonna slide up almost.
Oh wow! I'm sure he's not happy about that. Wouldn't be surprised he. Oh no!
38 had the drive-through.
I think that's a fair call. That was pretty dirty what he did there. Better to do it now. Do it as soon as you can. Before we got plenty of laps left in the stage. Possible caution could still come out, and you could still be a contention for the stage.
Better early than late. I would know. Meanwhile, coming up into third is AJ fighting with Rock, and here comes Aiden up the inside of Alex again for lead. Alex is gonna get a good run off the exit.
Yeah, I don't see him pull away though. These drivers of the draft, they're gonna catch him. And some interesting info. Mahir and Matthew are actually gaining leaders. So.
Really?
Yes, they are. I've been watching their times.
I guess it's oh, they about wrecked back there. Swatched.
Oh well, then maybe they're gonna lose time now. I jinxed them.
Yeah, Matt.
The commentator jinx.
But they are running by themselves, so it does make sense. I think Matt's actually getting held up. And here comes Tooth down the road. They're wrecking back there in the back.
Oh boy, yeah, they're gonna lose time this time. Oh, Alex in the wall.
Yeah, hard.
Oh yeah, they lost half a second though.
Here comes Rock on the outside of his teammate with the help from AJ. AJ's actually going to go the inside of Rock now. Rock looking to the outside, almost wrecking between the teammates. That was close.
Well, it's good. I'm glad to see the two forwards working together. They're up there. I wouldn't be surprised.
Aiden dives in on the inside. Alex tried coming down. It was the last second dive, but he got there though. Alex hit the wall though.
Well, I know part of it is combination with Alex's driving style. He does like to block. He's known for doing that. It's part of his strategy, so.
I mean, hey, it works.
Rock needs to get up there and help out
Oh, Zach,
Aiden.
now.
Oh wow, yeah, I don't know what. Not sure exactly what happened there.
I think they got hooked a little bit.
Okay. Yep. Mal's got the verbal. Oh, wow, and he slowed down.
And
Hit
it's
the.
leading, all this is leading into a 2-car breakaway. Once again,
That is
now.
true. Yep. And Aiden keeps pushing Alex, so I really do think you're right that he's trying to pull away with Alex.
Here he goes at the inside, though. He's definitely giving relentless pressure to Alex. I know Alex is definitely feeling the heat.
I don't know about his strategy. Honestly, I would try to get your teammate up there to help him push you so you can get around Alex. But, oh, wow. And,
Now they're 3 wide. So.
well, not only that, they had a really good turn there, so they gained some time there.
Looked like Mal and Aiden, or Mal and AJ actually got hooked a little bit, but it was like a perfect, one of those like perfect hooks where you just...
Exactly. Well, they're there now. Like, look at that. They're both there. Oh, well, Aiden cut off AJ a little bit, but they got plenty of laps to catch back up here.
Alex is pushing Aiden down the track. I don't know if he's maybe not a little unhappy with him or what.
We gotta crank it up. Right now, I'm reporting, so keep it quiet.
Oh, alright, let's crank it up. I love the sound of these trucks going around the track.
Welcome back. And we have a good pack here. I mean, I'm sure this is very entertaining. I'll say that much. They are not keeping it boring at all.
Yep, AJ and Aiden, little contact. Aiden goes up the track. Now, lunging to the inside of AJ.
What'd I tell you?
Here comes AJ for the lead.
Wow, and Rock, look, he's got that inside. Oh no, I don't know what happened there. It looks like he let off. Looks like Rock had a good run there.
I didn't think he had the momentum off exit.
Well, and Mal's got to push from Aiden, so they're going to go 3 wide going to the start-finish.
Dixon gonna get a verbal. And AJ clears for the lead. Alex, Aiden. Alex and Aiden struggling now that they've all caught up. Here comes Mal for the lead, moving AJ up the track. AJ's gonna come back on the outside.
You know, 2 drivers that, 3 drivers now really want to see caution.
Here comes Mal. It's Mal, sends AJ up the track as well. And they're gonna be almost 4 wide. AJ barely cleared it.
Wow.
Incredible racing. 29 gonna get a verbal. Here comes Rock up the inside, 3 wide once more. He's gonna let off. Smart move. But that will cost him a spot to Horse. Here comes Horse. Now really being aggressive.
I mean, I can't blame these drivers. They really are trying to get around Alex. Alex keeps blocking, like, look,
and they're 4 wide.
I mean, oh wow, and they're all holding their lines too. That's amazing. I mean, props to these drivers. Looks like Horse is gonna back out. He's like, I ain't part of this anymore. But
He does not want to be. I wouldn't either. 3 wide for the
3
lead.
wide for the lead. Yep. 3 wide for second as well.
Al's gonna clear. Not quite. He was clear, but there he goes. Now he's clear. And Alex drops down to third. 21 gets a verbal.
Yeah, I agree with that verbal. I did see that. 21
Yeah.
caused that backpack to all get slowed down. Sent it in there a little bit too hard.
Now that they were kind of strung out a little bit, Aiden's trying to work his way back up here. Ooh.
This is not what Alex wants to see.
Oh, now almost gets turned by Rock.
Oh, that is what Alex wants to see. He wants to get around that. He wants to get back in that lead.
Down to 3 to go this time by in the stage.
Like I said, our picks are back up in front, and Alex is going to send it on that inside. Going to push Mao up high.
Mao's going to go into the wall. Alex is going to
He's putting him in the fence. Oh, man. You gotta be careful. I mean, it's fair game. Drivers can return the favor to you. Oh man, he's there. Wow, we got AJ, Aiden, and Horace all right there battling for 4th place.
Here comes now on the outside of Alex. Alex was going to blockade, decided to give it to him, the lane. See, that was a smart move as they go through 3 and 4. Coming to 2 to go. I can count.
You know, the best 2 drivers in this situation, I would still say, is Aiden and Rock. They're right by each other. They can push. They can make a move. They're in the spots to do it. I'm really curious if they're going to do it.
If you do remember, though, the way the last stage ended, all those spots, top 4, all just died, so...
Don't be surprised if you see Mal be aggressive here and the back 4 cars behind him.
He arguably caused the incident last time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They really want that stage win. Get that 7 points. And white flag for the stage.
Here comes Rock. Up from AJ. But they both got the apron. They're going to slide up the track. That's going to allow Aiden.
Aiden's going to profit on it. We got one more turn. The move's got to be... Oh! Alex...
It's going to turn!
Yeah, he blocked too late. Oh, no. Oh, no, man. He tried.
Here comes Rock up the inside.
Aiden, hey, don't look out. You got the 10 there. Horse. Oh, I don't know. Oh, they're... Wow.
Oh,
hey, I think Aiden got that. I believe Aiden.
And AJ and Horse tied.
Yeah. Wow. 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 Oh.
Becky slams into Mao.
Have you ever?
No, I've never.
Oh my god. It's like, honestly, this is like stage 3 every time we get a white flag. This is amazing.
It's like it's the end of the race.
The drivers are going hard. They are not. Wow.
As a commentator, I'm loving it, though.
Yeah, I agree. I know the drivers are mad at each other for sure, man.
Boyd gets this burger with beating them.
I mean, I feel bad for the drivers. We had like 3 or 4 drivers in the back that we never got a chance to caught up. But, oh my gosh.
It's open, and 5 drivers stay out.
You know, I think what's going to happen, I think they kind of called it late there. They're probably going to let the other guys pit. So, but we'll see.
Yeah, we already got Horse saying open the pit sooner.
Yeah, so I think they're going to... I think it was a late call there, and they're going to let these other 5 drivers pit.
Yeah,
if they don't pit, they're foolish. They got a long stage ahead of them.
And they'll probably make it to the end from this one stop, but meanwhile, AJ's getting dumped under pace. Yeah, they arguably have to give just the spots back to where they were. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
There's the official call. They are allowing pits to be open another lap for those who didn't get the pit.
Yeah,
so
watching that.
That's unfortunate. You're gonna have the top 5 drivers are now gonna fall in the back because of that call being late. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm assuming. We'll see. Well, it looks like we got 2 drivers, I think, that sped into pits. 27 and Rock, I think.
Nope, just 27.
Okay.
But yeah, go into the back now. It's gonna be Aiden, big hitter right there. Brock, another one. Forts and AJ. All of them are up there in the mix for top 5. 2 of them in the mix for the win. So,
I'm kind of curious how they're gonna handle this lineup.
by the way, our leader isn't actually Alex. It's Matt.
Wow.
I don't know what pit strategy he pulled, but I guess it worked.
I hate to say it, I really think it's just that the officiating kind of costs a lot of the drivers that should be up in the front their spots. So we'll see how this plays out. I don't know what they're gonna do for that.
Alex actually lost several spots. He's going to be lining up P4, but that probably would have been worse if the pit incident didn't happen. So kind of a save in right there. And they're going to be choosing this time. Let's do it. Matt on the bottom, Now on the top, Zachy on the bottom, Chris on the top, Alex Aiden bottom, AJ top, Rock bottom.
Rock bottom.
And the here went to the bottom, but he's running the top right now. And then Tooth, who I'm actually surprised. I don't know what happened to him, but he's last right now.
I did notice we did have a driver hanging pretty far back towards the end there.
And Matt.
Oh, Matt's going. Must have gone in the middle of the choose cone.
I don't know. I didn't see it, but I think something else happened. I guess.
And I believe
that's gonna put
Mao should be the leader. He's in control. Yeah, he's in control of the race. So we'll see how this starts with Zachy, Chris, and Alex all behind.
This is chaotic.
And Mao is on the throttle.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow.
What?
We are what 5 wide for a moment.
Yeah. What happened there?
Honestly, I think Zachy kind of stacked up the field because he went too soon there, so he had to go back. But wow, we are still 3-4 wide in the middle here.
Matt's already back up here.
Fighting for third. 3 wide into turn 3.
4 wide for
4 wide, yeah.
God, what?
3 by 3 by 3. You see that? Like, oh my God. Mal's loving this. He's like, oh. Uh-oh, I froze. Okay. Well, before I know it, Mal's not by himself. We got Chris right beside him and Alex right behind.
I can't wait to see what happens with Alex in that. Oh, Alex is right on the quarter panel.
Oh,
turning it a little bit.
They are. Alex is dooring him.
Yeah,
I see it, man. He's not happy with Mal. Mal and Alex, man. I know they got tensions right now.
I'd be a little worried if I was Mal. That's the team owner.
I agree. That is true. I'm sure they're gonna have words after this race. Wow.
Oh wow.
4 wide. The run. I mean, I don't know if it's the runs or what, but.
God almighty. Here comes Aiden back in the mix, and there he goes.
Oh, pushing Mao up. I mean, I'm starting to see a lot of these drivers. They're pushing it. They are going hard.
I think their give a damn button broke.
Exactly. They're on the inside. They don't care. They want to go fast in that turn, and they want to make positions within a turn. Still 3 wide.
Aiden clear for second. Mal's gonna get a big ol' run on the top though. And Zachy 3 wide for P2. Alex is loving this in here.
I'm telling you, these drivers, they really need to stop letting Alex pull away.
Oh no! Aiden. Well, he might be lined up for an RSCRA too here.
Oh no! Oh no! Rock is gonna. Oh boy! Rock and the horse and AJ, it looks like. And they're gonna keep it green. They're gonna have to catch up.
That was Rock, Horse, and Tooth.
Tooth, okay.
Meanwhile, Mal the inside of Alex for the lead.
Yeah, Alex is a little bit in the wall there.
I think they made contact.
Oh,
yeah,
Alex is coming down. And then Mal is not. They are. Wow, this is.
Alex is gonna put him on the apron. Mal's gonna put him in the wall.
They need to stop because the pack is catching. There's Zachy. Zachy's gonna profit on this. They need to calm down. They need to stop. Alex doesn't care, man. He
He's
will.
not here for points.
Exactly. He doesn't. he's here for fun, and if his
Yep.
teammate or
If this
team
one,
owner or whatever is going to drive him like
right.
that, he will show him. Hey, buddy.
With what's been going on, Mal might need to be put in his place, and Alex is definitely going to do it. That might be why he's here. I don't know. Got clean racing going on now between the two, thankfully. Zacky's going to help Alex, give him a little push. And Alex might clear for the lead through this corner. I think he will. Yep, he's clear right now. Let's see how big of a run Mal gets. Mal with a big run. A great corner by Mal.
Oh, whoa, we got a back there. They got all on each other. Same to say that. You know, I did not. Zachy, he's been kind of a sleeper this race. He's been staying kind of back, mid-pack, and now he's up here. So.
Imagine Terry in his early days.
Exactly. I mean, he's there. He is there, and I know he's gonna help Alex. Oh, wow, they're in the grass back there.
Oh, hold on to it, boys.
Hold on. Hey, we're all clean.
Hey.
Everything's saved. The
And
pack is still all together.
Look who's back and forth. If it isn't Aiden.
Hey, that doesn't surprise me. He's been all up there this entire race. The pit cycle is just what screwed him over.
Yeah, the late call. He was P1. Now really trying to wrestle this lead away from Alex. Keep bumping him.
I just noticed we're a driver short. I'm trying to figure out who it was that.
You're right. Whoops, to me. Nope, not Mahir. I thought it was Mahir. Meanwhile, for the lead, Mal to the lead. Here comes Aiden trying to get P2. Now it's going to end up being trying to get P3.
Starting to spread out a little bit, more of a single file.
Yep. Alex lunging up the inside. Oh my god, AJ. What a move.
You know, the drivers, they need to be aware they have to do the green flag pit stops this cycle.
Are they going to have to?
I think they will. I mean, the leader, he's at 1100 fuel, so he's burned. He's over, what, 66% of fuel left, I would say, about. I mean, he might be able to save it, but.
Plus tires. Tires might.
Exactly. So I think if there's no cautions, we're gonna see green flag pit stops, and that's honestly a rare thing for truck racing.
Yeah, I don't know if they're used to that. Meanwhile, door to door for the lead, and Zacky's just way up the track with AJ.
Oh no! And you know,
they didn't get pit limited. Chris is just going down.
Chris has got it. Wow, Chris gained a. Okay, I thought he gained a lot of time. It looked like he did, but oh boy, he's gonna mess up Rock a little bit from that merge. I don't know if they're gonna get a warning for that. I think they're just gonna leave it as a racing incident, but still, that was.
Wow, top 3 is out.
Yeah. Okay, there it is. Yeah, 18 gets the verbal.
I think the verbal is fair because he did the best he could for the most part.
Yeah. These drivers need to get Alex out from the lead, though, if they want to.
They got the king.
Something's gonna happen because Alex, he's fine up there by himself. He doesn't need draft. He's fast by himself. So these drivers really need to start helping each other.
AJ and Mao going at it for P2. There's only 2 Toyotas up there. Only 2 Toyotas in the top 5.
I don't know. Mao's pushing Alex. I don't know why. Honestly, I would have let off.
Trying to heal the relationship. I don't know.
Maybe, or maybe he's got the opposite idea of maybe I can push him loose and get under his inside.
Doing what Aiden did earlier. Maybe move
exactly.
Al in the wall. Zachy in the wall. Everybody in the wall.
Zacky's gonna split them, and that's not what they need right now, because Zacky's gonna help Alex, and they're gonna pull away, and that's exactly what those two want.
Trying to get RCR first win in the truck series.
Oh, definitely. Well, here's Aiden with a nice turn on the inside, and he's now in contention.
I'm surprised how they're still side by side like this. They're now on the outside, almost got there.
It's a combination. The setups are really good for this track, and Vegas is perfect for group. Like, there's so many lanes you can run here. That's why you can see these guys are always together. Wow.
Now almost got turned.
I saw that. Yeah, they're 2x2.
God.
Oh, and Mel's gonna try to make a move on. He pushed
Oh, the
Alex
ball
high
is in
in the
front.
fence.
Alex in the
Oh,
fence.
and AJ's gonna profit from that, and Aiden as well.
And Alex is gonna clear for
Alex
the lead.
still, wow, Alex still the exit though. The run on the high side. They're in the grass. Some of these drivers are cutting the track a little bit.
Here comes Aiden and Zachy. Zachy gonna back out of it.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He was in his corner panel.
I'm surprised Zachy's pushing Aiden. Oh, never mind.
Well, it may be to try to get Aiden off his lane so Zachy can profit.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Looks like
unfortunate.
a horse, I think, got a little bit with Zachy there.
Don't think that was intentional. I think it was just.
Right.
Oh!
Oh, save it, save it. Oh, no, Mal's gonna get.
Dude.
Wow, this is not the first time Mal's gonna have to make his way back up. 6.
It's way back to the verbal.
Wait, who's the 6 again?
Matt.
Okay, Matt.
Yeah, he's not having too good of a day.
No.
But, wow. Just wow, that's all I gotta say. And here comes Aiden clearing for P2.
Hey, we've seen this before.
AJ, he's gonna get a big ol' run.
You know, honestly, of all the drivers here, I think Alex does not want to see Aiden next to him. Aiden has been
really
one
good.
of the, oh yeah, well not just that, he's been one of the most competitive drivers here, at least clean competitive drivers. I mean, I know Mal's been up there, but they've been beating and banging.
They keep fighting though for P2. I can tell that's just letting Alex break away little by little. I think Aiden's got it here though. I know AJ really wants spots, but I think it'd be better off than for him to just push Aiden.
I agree, and it looks like he's gonna try to do that actually.
Oh no!
Oh, and then the apron's gonna get him loose.
Yeah, I
naturally.
think Aiden got loose.
Yeah.
Here comes Mao.
Oh, Aiden got on the apron.
It's gonna
It's
hurt.
gonna send AJ up, and AJ's gonna lose like 3 spots from that.
That's unfortunate. Having such a good run so far. Still running good. Top 5. But here comes Aiden. Now Rock.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. That was a
Why?
good turn for these guys. Aiden's gonna maybe... Oh, Alex is gonna get the run, but we'll see here.
I think Alex just messed up though. Aiden's gonna get the side drop a little bit, not quite enough. Still close
He's
though.
gonna get sent all the way down in the grass. Alex is really blocking hard here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Rock. Rock is there to help his teammates, so this is exactly what Aiden needs.
He's up the
Rock's-
track.
Rock, yeah, I can tell you what, Rock and Aiden, they're gonna try to work together here on the inside lane. But Rock had a bad turn there.
Typically, I want green flag pit stops. In this situation, I don't. This racing is just.
Exactly. I mean, I tell you what, they're gonna spread out if they have green flags pit stops.
Spit stops. Now, Aiden up the inside, contact with Alex. They're all 3 gonna be 3 wide. Oh, yeah, that's kind of how it works. Now, all over the back bumper of Alex. Wants to go to the inside, but Aiden's there. We're gonna bump Alex. Another bump.
Know, Mao's got to be careful, especially towards the last 10 laps of the race. I can see Alex not taking lightly at all the pushing he's getting from Mao.
I mean, just remember glitching Alex out of club the one time Alex ran in D2.
Yeah. Oh no. That poor Aiden got caught up in that. I don't know. I think Mao just cut him off and.
Big gains for AJ though.
Yeah.
And Tooth. But Alex, he loves. I don't know if he loves to see that, but it helps him out. That's for sure.
Yeah. And they're still getting caught up 3 wide.
What a corner by Rock! Oh my god!
Oh, no!
Zachy Tooth.
Yeah, 38 gets sideways there with Zachy.
Oh, they're having there 4 wide for second.
I don't know. I guess they're not going to call any verbals or warnings for that. That should have been something, but probably the officials didn't get to see it in time. And Alex is profiting. He is pulling away right now.
Mao, however, is clear as well now. Can he run Alex down? Big gain there, but Alex is going to gain off exit. And now they're kind of chilling, kind of.
As he should be. I mean, at this, the way he's been driving, he needs to let off and try to make clean
Here
moves
comes
on
back.
Alex. But he
Almost.
doesn't. He's gonna push Alex into the catch fence there, and I'm telling you, last 10 laps, he's gonna probably see a
2003
return in
Honda.
favors. I'll say that much. If he keeps racing like that.
Would not surprise me. Alex is he's nice, but he don't take crap.
No. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna blame him. He's not. He's here to show up for a few races, and he doesn't expect to be bullied by D3 drivers.
Yeah. Especially if you're in D1, you can't let yourself get pushed around by D3 drivers.
No, definitely not. Mal's got a good run on the high side here,
Well,
but Alex is still gonna. Alex is gonna block the high side run. I mean, that was a smart move by him.
I was almost there yet. Oh, it's gonna get oh my god.
Wow.
That's too close.
I mean, I notice every time Mal and Alex are battling, these guys catch and profit from it. I mean, there's AJ right there, ready to profit and try to maybe lead some laps. And he might. I mean, Alex can't block 2 lanes. There's no way.
He's gonna have a side this time. Now it's actually gonna.
Alex is gonna have that run on the high side, so he's still gonna lead, but it's AJ's there.
Yep, and Aiden.
Yep, they just gotta be patient. Let these two battle it out. Oh, looks like Aiden's gonna have the better run here over AJ.
Yep. Off the corner, we've seen big runs. Looks like AJ got in a little high, had to brake a little extra in it, tightened up this truck. Oh, Rock! Horse.
Oh no, Rock and Horse still jackknifed and they're stuck, and they're still stuck. I think they're gonna fall all the way to the back. They're gonna have to come to a dead stop almost. All the way down to 40 miles per hour.
Oh, gosh.
No, yeah. Well, from what I've seen officiating today, they're not gonna call cautions for that kind of thing, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I think there should be caution.
I mean, for the last stage, I would think they should at least do that.
And especially for such a, as long as that one was, all the other ones were really short. It got freed up relatively quickly. That one lasted a whole corner and part of the front stretch.
I mean, I understand the officials' reasoning on that.
Yeah.
But I mean, hopefully those drivers can still be in contention for the last few laps.
Caution at this point. Here comes Mao up the inside of Alex for the lead. They're side by side. Alex in the fence a little bit. I'm gonna get a big. No, never mind. I thought he was gonna get a big run off exit. Not big enough. 2 by 2.
And finally, we got Mao leading the lap.
Is that the first lap he's led?
No, I'm just saying it's been Alex for the past like what 20 laps it seems like. So
Alex is getting caught up with these guys back here. Ooh, contact with
and that's exactly what these drivers need. They're not going to win this race if they keep letting Alex hold by himself in the front. They need to get him out of the. They need to make him fight for the lead. There's no way he's gonna, or any of these drivers are gonna profit. Not to mention, they're gonna have to have green flag pit stops. Looking at now, he's 30% in tires and 400 fuel, so he's gonna have to pit.
Tooth is asking if pits are open, so I think he'll come probably this lap.
Yeah, that's interesting because Tooth is at the same. Well, he's at 3,300.
Hey, he's sick. If they pit here, they can make it to the end, though, without a doubt. And it might be worth short stopping the tires.
And what's interesting is Mahir is actually, in fuel-wise, he's doing the best out of everyone. Cycled through everybody. He's got over 500 milliliters.
Interesting. Meanwhile, Aiden now fighting out for the lead. Here comes Alex. Top Aiden got the apron. Alex is going to take away P2 here more than likely. Yes, he will. And now, 1-2 again. Mao and Alex.
And the lowest fuel is Chris right now. He's about 200 out of everyone. That's about 300-400. So he's burning
too hard in
most
the wall. Zachy coming down pit road right now.
Oh, wow. You know, I've noticed Zachy, he likes to undercut it, so that may actually do well for him in the end.
It might be too early, though, because if these guys last another, like, I don't know, 10 laps, then by the time they pit, then Zachy will just have old tires, and he'll have the old tires for the rest of the run.
Well, Here's the deal. If Zachy has anyone to draft with, I think he'll be okay. But if he doesn't, I agree with you. Oh, Mal's going to go in for the pits.
Mal,
And AJ. And
dude.
Tooth, yep.
Yep,
And I think
hey.
one more driver. I can't tell who.
Zachy has started it all, and Zachy will probably gain from this. There's Zachy, by the way, getting lapped.
5 drivers going in the pits. See if everyone's got a clean pit stop. No one sped.
That's good. Let's see how this all shakes out. Here comes Alex now. Aiden to the lead. Alex pitting. Alex almost sped. Oh my god, that was close. Mahir definitely sped. Mahir sped on the pit road for a second.
Yeah, and they officially will call him out for that. Alex almost missed his pit stop there.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm watching Zachy compared to Alex. Zachy's coming off a turn 2 right now. Mal's actually going to come out in front of Zachy.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's what Zachy needs. I mean, he needs someone to draft with. And I think Zachy's going to be competitive. I mean, he's been playing, like I said, he's been a sleeper this race. And honestly surprised me. I think you're going to see him with a podium finish for sure this race.
Aiden's still on track. Going to lap Alex.
Oh, Aiden, or Zachy got loose on the front, or the apron there. Oh!
I'm surprised Aiden staying. I don't know what happened. Oh, he didn't hold for 10.
Oh, no. That's going to cost him big. You can't have that. You got
And look how big of a lead Alex got out of this.
25 laps to go. You can't have that.
Alex has about a corner, half a corner lead over Mal and Zach. And
Well,
Aiden still on track.
and he's got draft 2 from the guy ahead of him. So, yeah, this is going to be Aiden hasn't pit yet, has he?
Neither has Rock.
Wow.
Which
well, I know they won't be able to finish this race looking at their...
They're hoping for a caution, I reckon. But I wouldn't even risk it. I would go ahead.
Yeah, you need to pit because there's been 0 cautions called this race. So
and
the officials are very strict on cautions.
Yeah, and with the tires, they're
here goes Aiden.
Yeah,
you know, I hate to break it, but Aiden, he pitted too late, man. But we'll see.
You're guaranteed if you pit when the leaders don't pit, you're guaranteed to go a lap down, and almost unlapped himself. So that's just way too much time that he lost, and he'll probably lose a good few spots, I imagine.
Alex with like what 4-second lead at this point. I mean, he may be able to finish this race.
Aiden is rolling, but here comes Alex.
Someone got to drive through.
I think
27. Yep.
It's not even going to be close. There goes Alex.
Oh, yep. I mean, at least Aiden will pull in between. Oh, unsafe merge. I believe he's going to get penalized. And he messed up Mal from that. He's going to get penalized for that. So I hope the official saw that.
I don't know how you couldn't.
Well, they could have been looking at the 27.
I guess they didn't see it. Wow, that is a big no-no. And actually, Rock is yet to pit, but it looks like he's slowing down now. Yep, here comes Rock.
Man, I almost feel obligated to say something, but that's not my jurisdiction to do something. So, but wow.
Zachy are beating and banging. Here comes Aiden up the inside of Zachy, trying to take away P3. He'll slide.
Oh man, Alex is gonna. Who is that in front of him?
Here.
That's what the drivers don't want to see. If there's any lap cars, Alex is going to profit from that because he's going to have draft, and it's going to make it really difficult for these guys to catch him.
Rock is still in his pit box. He wasn't even up in the front when he poured. Like, I mean, he was, but there's so many people in front of him. He just now got going. He's going to lose so many spots from this.
You know, I'm curious what Alex did for pitting. I think he didn't do as much fuel as the rest of the guys did.
Probably not.
And I mean, he didn't need to. We only got, what, 15 laps left?
Yeah.
That's a smart call by him. I think a lot of the D3 drivers are going to learn something this race, that pitting actually does matter, especially when it's not, you know, having cautions every lap.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about before the race. Alex is just... His experience, he's really good at strategy. I mean, how could he not? I knew there was going to be green flag footsteps, and experience alone, he's got everyone here top.
I wouldn't count Mao and Aiden out. They're still there. They can definitely catch. I think
But,
to watch the time, but I believe they
yeah,
are.
they can catch without a doubt.
Yeah, they
But
have to work though. They can't.
this has made it 10 times harder on them than it was going to be. Especially with them battling like that.
And they're beating banging, so.
Al's not making too many friends this race, I can tell you that much.
But they actually did gain about 0.1 to 0.2 seconds there that lap.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I wouldn't be surprised. You see, next 10 laps, you'll see them up with Alex. They keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, they gotta get one of the. Oh, Alex in the fence.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like Alex, that's the thing. When you're not with the pack, I feel like it's more easy to let loose, thinking, you know, everything's good now. I'm in the lead. I'm gonna worry about this race, but Alex is all the way up high. I feel like he's a little bit slower now, just because he's not having to fight so hard.
Although I wonder if he's just saving.
Well, I mean, looking at his information, he's got 80% tires and 1200 fuel. I know he'll make it. He can go as hard as he wants. He'll be able to make it. But I don't know what's going on there. He's in the wall again. Seems like.
However, last time by, yeah, they're racing.
And in the back, they were going hard into each other there too. So I don't know.
It's still closed, but Aiden got clear of Mao, and I think he might honestly be faster than Mao. But Mao's gonna push him through the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what Aiden. I mean, Aiden and Mao need to work together if they want to try to get a win here.
And Alex has got draft of Mahir right now.
Yeah. Well, this could be good or bad. Mahir could actually slow up Alex.
I know they're praying for it. Good battle between them right now, but I mean, they just don't need it.
But I mean, if I'm Mahir, call yourself a blue file.
Yeah.
Blue flag, man. Just don't. It's not worth it.
They lost 5/10 that lap.
Ouch.
And now it's still just.
Oh, Aiden in the wall with Mao. And they're beating and banging. So now we got a new rivalry between Aiden and Mao, and they're still side by side.
Oh, Mao just put him in the fence.
Wow. I hope the officials are watching this.
I
was not making a lot of friends today on the track.
Yeah,
Alex, Aiden are now both. This is like a worldwide technology track with Ross Chastain, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin.
Chastain.
Yeah. And, Mao's being Chastain at this point. Just can't keep it clean. I mean, I keep seeing it every time. It seems like we're going in a turn. Mao's into another driver.
Yeah, we're typically not supposed to poo-poo on drivers too much, but I mean, something's got to be done about that. I hope Alex stops him after the race.
I'm sure there will be some discussions that will happen.
Yeah.
And there it is again. Aiden getting shoved all the way down in the apron. I don't know what's going on here. And he's pushing it. Like, officials, please say something. Please call it. And Mao saying caution for that. Oh,
they're gonna bring out the yellow.
Bro, come on now. Come on. I mean, that was on Mao.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, my filter is not all there right now, but like the driving is just too aggressive, man. Like you gotta.
Yeah, I agree. That was just ridiculous. Personally, if I was on the receiving end of any of that, I would not be taking it.
Wow.
And now it's saying Aiden turned right.
Bro, he sent him into the apron though. It's taking everything against me right now to type something like that. I mean, it's not my place to say anything, so.
But now for the next big question, do you pit? Depending on where you are, do you come down pit road?
If I am in the front, I would not. If I am in the rear, definitely.
Meanwhile, wondering where the pace car is.
That is a good question. I bet the pace car was sleeping because He wasn't
Yeah.
expecting any caution the way the official's been running this race.
I didn't expect caution either. Like, that was. Wow. Meanwhile, like, Mahir, his wife just got saved. He almost got lapped at going to revive his race. I'm wondering why the officials are not saying anything, because I see the pace car coming down the front stretch. But they're, you know.
Well, what happened is the pace car is actually trying to catch the field when the field should catch the pace car.
Well, vice versa. Sometimes I do it either way.
I mean, the pace car is still full speeding it right now and through the track wall riding, so I think there's a communication issue. Honestly, I'm about to say, like, you guys should change laps for everyone, because there's like 2-3 extra laps that everyone's burning around the track. I mean, they're pitting without the pace car being in front of them right now. So I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, the pit sign was open. And also, Zachy got a speeding penalty.
That's really unfortunate. He doesn't need that when there's... Wow, we're pretty much doing an overtime finish at this point. It's going to be like, what, 3 to go? 2 to go?
Yeah, they told Zachy to disregard the speeding.
So he must have got pushed.
Yeah. What I'm surprised about is...
Oh, AJ.
If we did get a speed. What happened to AJ?
You got a hold for... Oh, no, that's not AJ, sorry. The 38 had a hold for 10, so he did get a penalty.
What I'm shocked about is not a single soul tried staying out, especially like the guy that's been at the back.
You know, I believe here's my theory on why they probably pitted. They're expecting overtime, because the way stage 1 and 2 finishes have been, everyone goes hard the last few laps. So I wouldn't be surprised to see another caution come out. And then not just that, I think tires actually play a little bit more of a role when it comes to being able to run any groove you want.
Meanwhile, Aiden is he actually stayed or didn't stay out. He pit. I don't know what he took though.
It looks like so he's at 70% tires, so he didn't take any tires, but I think he just probably took a half a can of fuel.
Got put off for overtime. And then Mahir, he didn't pit it off. He was a waiver round, so I don't know if he'll actually stay there. He might, but I don't know.
You know, honestly, I would give the laps. They had like 3 or 4 extra laps from pace car not being there, so I would change laps for everyone. But
they would have limits down to a two lap shootout. Pull it in NASCAR.
Official saying something about yourself. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Hmm?
Oh, the announcement that was made just now.
Yeah, I don't know. It was tagged.
Choose this time by. Well, we'll see what Aiden and Alex do.
I feel like Aiden's got to pick the bottom.
I agree. I think he will.
Oh!
And he does. That was close, though. Wow. Oh, who was that? The 10. I think that was Horse. Yep, they call it, and that's gonna hurt because he's gonna lose 4 spots from doing that.
This is gonna be interesting here. We got on the top, we got Alex and Zachy, teammates, and then on the bottom, we got Aiden, Mao, and then Rock.
You know, I hate to say it, but I think Aiden's in the worst spot he can be with Mao behind him. They have been really hard this last stage against each other. I can see Zachy and RCR, I think, are going to do well this race.
I don't think the old tires too. It's just the positioning of everything. We got everything like terrible stacked up against him.
That's true. He has fresh tires. So, and Aiden's going to have a rough start already from the pace car.
Oh, he's getting turned by Mao.
Oh, and they're still going to call green. And Mao had a terrible start from that.
And Alex is going to get the lead from this.
He's trying to block 2 lanes right now.
That ain't gonna work. It's not a super.
Aiden's there. I mean, Alex is gonna have to run on the high side, but we'll see how this. Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be close. They're gonna be side by side.
Zachy's gonna push Alex here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're right. But you know, to look out for Mao, he's gonna be sending it for these laps.
Here comes last 2.
Well, I tell you, there's Mao sending it. He's already pushing Rock, and he's gonna push Zachy. Look. I'm telling you, you gotta watch out for him, man.
And Zachy's gonna push Alex, and Alex is gonna clear for the lead. Poor Aiden.
Wow, we're in the white flag. No. Alex is in the wall. Zachy's gonna go on the inside. He's not gonna help out Alex.
Now.
You know, I bet Alex is gonna let Zachy try to help Zachy by. Aiden!
Oh God! The wreck.
Oh no! This is not what you want to see! Zappy and Aiden into each other! And Mal! Oh no, 54! Yeah, and there, I agree. That should have been a long time ago. Aiden's gonna probably profit from this
Here
race.
comes Rock. Aiden coming off
Come
a
on,
turn
Aiden.
4.
Get your first win! Get your first win, Aiden!
Aiden
Aiden wins! Hell yeah! And his teammate, Rock, right behind him.
Evergreen Motorsports 1-2.
Wow.
Wow.
That was I thought RCR had that. I really did. That was
They did.
unexpected. That's shit, man. I guarantee you.
Aiden finished second on track, but due to the penalty that Mal received, drive through on the last lap, that by default gives Aiden the race win.
Wow, good job, Aiden. I mean, I am proud for him. He struggled all last season, and he showed
Talented
himself today.
driver, very talented.
He proved himself today. I mean, I was not. I did not expect that from him. Luck turned in his favor. I mean, it wasn't all luck; it was skill too.
So, I mean, yeah, he deserved it. Last season, top 5 every race except for Talladega. Got very near to winning a few races, one of them being Texas. This season, he gets his first win. In not only RSCRA, but trucks. Or not only trucks, but RSCRA. There we go. English. Now, I would say let's go ahead and interview him, but I do not have the power to see Ford VC, so could our lovely streamer maybe help with that?
I do either. Let me try real quick. I know I can move channels, or
Yeah,
and I don't want to do that, but let's
move
see.
channels, but we can't see the VC.
And back, I don't.
Oh, there's Aiden. Aiden.
Hey, our race winner. Hey there, Aiden.
First career win in RSCRA as a whole. How do you feel, bud?
I feel very happy. I have struggled. I've struggled a lot in D4, and it feels good to finally get a win after Kentucky D4 when I almost won, but then a caution came out. So
Why don't you walk us through your race today? It's been quite a up and down day, I'd say.
wait, I didn't hear what you said. Can you say it again?
Why don't you walk us through how your race went today? It's been quite up and down.
It went fine. Being a teammate with Rock is really good because he's a great teammate. I love the man. Not. I love him. He's a great teammate. I'm happy to be with him. I'm happy to be with EGM. It's fun. It's fun to be with them. I'm happy. The race overall was good. I I could battle with Alex so badly that he couldn't get away from me until around stage 2. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, speaking of that, go ahead, Phil.
I was gonna say, yeah, with we noticed stage 1 and 2, and then towards the end of stage 3, you and Alex, I mean, it was great racing all through the entire show. Like, the fans loved it, we loved it. You guys were battling hard. I mean, how do you think Alex feels? And how do you feel after the end of this race?
I think he feels devastated right now.
Oh, wow.
Mad. I just want to say he's a good racer. He raced very clean. Me and him had a good battle, but overall it was nice. Overall, I'm happy I like to race with him. So it's time to head to pit road.
Oh yeah, we'll see you in victory lane, Aiden. I'm good job on your first win. I was not seeing that coming. You definitely profited on the way things ended there towards the end.
That when everyone pit, I was also gonna pit, but then I missed my pit box.
Yeah, I saw that.
The reason why I missed my pit box was because I like last second I focused more on my my pit options more than my pit box, and then I missed it.
Oh, classic.
But without that happening, I wouldn't be here.
Yep. So, I'll go ahead and let you go celebrate. Maybe get a beer or something. I don't know if you're old enough.
I'm not old enough to have a beer either.
Well, I'll go get a nice glass of sweet tea or something. I don't know. Ice cream. But congratulations on your win. And yeah, we'll see you in victory lane.
Alright, yeah, I'm already in victory lane, so.
Let's go ahead and pull up our next driver here.
Yeah.
Box wherever you want to pull up. I'm thinking Mao would be an awesome person with you right now.
Well, we're gonna have to go down the leaderboard eventually, so why don't we go ahead and go down the
Mhm.
leaderboard? Or I'd say we can either go down the leaderboard, or one person I'm really excited to talk to. It's Alex, because I know he's not happy, but I just want to hear what he has to say.
I agree.
But there's Rockfitter. Do you have a mic, bud? All right. Oh God, your voice is a lot deeper than I thought it would be.
Hey,
But
Rock, I'm glad you did very well this race. I know you helped out your teammate. He called you out. How was your race like overall for you?
It was a roller coaster. That's how I can describe it.
yeah.
I got wrecked, sent, beaten. But anyway, I got position 2. I'm happy.
Is there any particular drivers that you noticed that were sending you more often than others?
54.
No,
Yeah.
no. Rock Pitter, what you should say is our AGA. You have Chairman. You have the 10 car. There's
Jim
Chris,
Conlon.
Alex, a few times.
Ooh.
That's kind
Oh,
of
the
it.
18 car.
But
Yeah.
oh yeah, I forget. Yeah.
But yeah, Rock. So very up and down day, obviously, but a great start to your first season in the RSCRA, I'd say. I mean, you got P1
Yep.
at Daytona and P2. Your average finish runs about to a 1.5. So
Deserved it.
Wait. What would my average finish be then?
where did you finish at Daytona?
I finished 7th, and then I finished first here.
So
Like 4.5 or something
yeah,
around there. Yeah.
okay. But yeah, Rock. So
Mhm.
what do you think? Like, if anything specifically helped you with this just great start to the season?
Teammates really helped me. Couldn't do anything without them.
Yeah,
Alright.
I do have to notice, like EGM, you guys strong start. Do you guys think this is more to come, or you think it's just like luck, or what do you
I
think it
think it's
is?
more to come.
Yeah, it's
All right,
definitely more to come.
glad to hear. I know Chris, believe he's your team owner, correct? And
I'm not gonna try and be biased. I think me and Rock are really talented drivers.
Facts.
Yeah, it does show. I mean, first and second, I can't get much better than that. But that's
well,
all. What about you, Phil?
yeah, that's it. Hey, thanks, Rock. I mean, I know Aiden definitely appreciated it. We saw you guys working together and making moves. Seemed like you had a roller coaster ride. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and interview Zachy since he's in this call.
All
Zach,
right.
Zachy,
Hello.
you and Alex, man, I saw you guys RCR. I thought you had at the end. What can you tell me what happened towards the end?
Well, you see there's a little person out there called Chairman Mao,
Yeah.
and AJ.
Chairman and AJ are not, in my opinion, they're not bad, but
They're just overly aggressive.
yeah, they're like overly
They
aggressive.
they drove it into me a few times. AJ wasn't so bad. He did it like once or twice, but Mao was like constantly ramming me from the side.
Well, I mean, it's unfortunate. I honestly thought you guys had it. I even predicted it towards the end there. It's like
Yeah,
you guys are right by each other.
we even
What
had
kind
a
of? Go ahead.
we even had a 1-2 before like it was Mao and some other guy. It wasn't AJ. It was Aiden. They both wrecked. And, like the one time the officials make a caution, that's the caution. So like it is what it is. I mean, Alex
Yeah.
was on his way to win. He had a very satisfied lead and should have won, but
Mhm.
guess he just didn't work out. So
All right. Well, you got any more questions, Phil?
No, that's all I got for Zachy.
All right. Well, thank you, Zachy. Congrats on the top 3.
Danke.
Don't know if you want to go celebrate that or not. All right. Next up on the list that we have here.
For Zaki, or did he
He,
leave?
he already disconnected.
Oh no.
Next up on our list, I believe has a mic. Unless we do want to interview Chris. Chris, do you want to interview? All right, we'll interview Chris. All right, so fair enough. How was your like just race overall? It seemed like you struggled quite a bit. Kind of wasn't really up there a whole lot. How would you say your race went?
Is he there? Is he on no mic or?
He said go to horse. Got to fix him. All right,
Oh, okay.
horse.
Hello.
Hey, another guy that had a decent day, I'd say. Okay day. How would you say your day went? You weren't another guy that wasn't really up there, but you were like a top 5 quite often, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I was running nice. A couple people gave me some issues. I'm not really gonna name any names of the 19. I don't know if y'all saw that, but on the front stretch, he just comes up into me, and I lost all my positions. Thankfully, that caution at the end really saved me. But just probably next time be looking out for me in the 19 on the racetrack.
Oh, all right. Fine words.
Uh, Well, Horace, I did see you having to. It's kind of a roller coaster ride for you as well. There's a lot of times you got having to fight your way back up to the pack from any wrecks. Is there anything you think you would have done differently this race that you could have performed better at all, or?
I mean, really, not really. I believe I did the best I could today. Hopefully, looking for another top 5 next week.
All right.
Just
Uh,
gotta keep
us.
my head up and keep going.
All right. Do we have anyone here have a question for us? Anyone else?
Yeah, I have a question. So, how do you think of like your teammates and their teamwork and all of that currently within these two
Um,
races?
my teammate's pretty good. AJ, oh no, he's not a teammate. My bad. But
It's Chris,
Chris,
Chairman, and Furret.
yeah, I know a lot of people have issues with the chairman, but I really haven't had any issues. I know he's a lot quicker than me, so I usually just let him pass. Usually, so I don't give him any issues, and he doesn't give me any issues. Chris, I don't really see him too much on the racetrack, and then 9 wasn't here today.
All right. Anyone else? I don't believe so. Thank you for your time, horse, and congrats on top 5.
Thank you.
So next, if we want to go back to Chris, Chris, you good to go?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, also roller coaster ride. A lot of people had a roller coaster ride today. Just chaotic race. Yeah, you really weren't up at the front at all. It looked to me like you were struggling maybe to get a top 5, but you ended up with P4. How'd your race go? How would you say it went?
Stage 1, we were really tight with the car. Didn't adjust on it much. We're there at the end, but just fell off in the long run.
All right. A lot of people had some problems with other drivers this race. Was it relatively clean for you?
No, not really. Not that I know. But the 19 doored me, but that's really it.
All right.
It's not the first time I've heard the 19 driver being called out. I mean, is there any payback you see coming, or are you gonna try to work things out with that driver?
Maybe. I'm not sure what's next on the schedule, but there'll definitely be some payback.
Oh wow! All right.
All right. More
Hear it from
questions?
Chris, folks.
Yeah. Any more questions for Chris? Doesn't sound like it.
You know, I would really like to hear Mal and his opinion, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to come in the booth.
I don't think he has a mic.
Okay.
But however, next up is someone I'm excited to interview is Alex. If someone like to bring him on in here.
Man.
Matt, we'll get to you in a second. There we go. Alex. Hi, you had quite the race. I'd say it's unfortunate what happened. Walk us through kind of just what happened between what's the battle with Aiden, Great Racing, and what happened with Mal.
Oh, yeah, Aiden drove really good. I had fun battling him. It seems just anytime the 54 truck got around me, I somehow wrecked. That one time when I made that block, that's on me. But every other time, I mean, it's just kind of amazing. It's like he's a battering ram or something. But oh well, it was fun. I enjoyed myself, so that's all that matters, really. No?
That's good. Love to hear it.
I have a question.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so Alex, have you been a start in D2? This goes on with the question.
Have I what?
Have you made a start in D2? This goes
No,
along
I
with the
don't really
question.
plan on. No, I won't.
He made one.
Okay.
Maybe a one.
Okay. So with JGR, since you raced JGR in all three divisions, I guess, do you think the reputation of them wrecking people and then blaming it on something else really goes on in all three divisions?
I don't know. I don't think it's the team. I think it's certain individuals. I mean, we all do it at some point or the other. So yeah. I don't know. I'd like to see the footage on the last lap, because there's no way he didn't make any contact. I know that much.
Me and Dog saw it with our own two eyes,
But
and we can both agree that he went right up into Zaki, but video footage exists, so.
But last question for me. So you are, I don't know if you're still like the main owner or co-owner or what, but are you gonna talk to him, and what kind of actions are gonna be made to talking him out to make sure something like this doesn't happen again and clean up his driving?
I know we're still 2 races in, so we'll have a chat, I guess. I don't know, eventually. But it's the start of a new division, so let people get comfortable. For the start, Las Vegas was actually a decent race. So yeah, we'll just let him settle in.
All right. Any other questions for Alex? Anybody?
Yeah. So I noticed you and Zaki. I mean, mainly you. You were dominant for this race. You were up there. Aiden did have some good battles, and then Mal when it was clean for the few moments. But moving on from here on out, I was curious what tracks do we expect to see you at in the D3 schedule?
Not many, to be honest. I'm not racing a lot in D3. Whenever I'm bored, really. I mean, I don't really want to mix up the field too much, because I know people really want to drive and there's a qualifying limit. So maybe mostly the 1.5 miles and road courses. That's probably going to be it. You won't see me at any super speedway, because
I don't blame you.
Yeah, definitely understand why you don't say anything more.
Yeah. So,
Thanks,
anyone else?
guys.
Are you done?
Yeah,
All right. Thank you for your time, Alex, and
thank you.
congrats on a good run. That's it.
Thanks.
All right.
Matt, next, I
Yeah,
believe.
Matt here.
Hey.
Yes, he is. Hi, Matt.
How's it going?
You had a kind of a rough day.
I had a very interesting race.
Yeah. Walk us through your race. What went down?
Okay, so I'm starting at the back. Just kind of existing and trying to work my way to the front. I'm hearing from my teammates, stuff's going on up front, whatever. 27 drops back to me, he's doing some weird stuff. Yeah, he's doing some weird stuff, so I decided to pit a little prior, before the stage end there. I ended up going down a lap, but I took everything, and I came out in the back of the crew again because I pit again, just whipped everyone. After that, there was a little racing incident between myself and Mahir. He got hooked on my front bumper into the corner, and he went around I would not like to make any further comments on that. It was a racing incident. Anyhow, continuing on. I decided to pit early once again, and I came out first from that. Still lap down. However, I got it to the back because I was lap down. Just kind of raced better from there. Continue with the race. Came out in 6th, so it's not terrible. It definitely could have been worse. I'm not mad. I'm not happy. Just kind of a neutral race today. I don't think it was the best race in existence, but you know, it is what it is.
Well, number 6 car got 6. Maybe that's ironic, maybe it's not. But what you said that stuck out for me is your pit strategy. Do you think coming in from Daytona, where you guys had cautions every lap, and you expect it?
I did not race in Daytona.
Oh, okay. Well, usually D3 drivers they see pits are always open because cautions are always open. So we're just gonna pit when there's a caution. Do you think after this race your strategy is gonna change?
Potentially. If it keeps up in the same formatting it is right now, I might try to keep it the same. Well, it depends where I am in the race. If I'm in the back, I'm going to try and pit prior, get out early. If I'm more front, I'm going to try and stay with the group.
Okay.
All right. Well, any more questions for Matthew? Nope, doesn't sound like it. All right,
Thanks,
Matthew,
guys.
thank you for your time, and
Yeah.
congrats on a P6.
Yep. Thank you.
Now, we do have looks like our last driver that's NBC, anyways, which is Sir AJ. Hey AJ, so wound up finishing a P8. Was up there quite a good bit, I'd say, up in the top 5, top 3. Led some laps. How would you say your race went, and just kind of walk us through some of it?
The ending, the last 3 laps in the overtime was the equivalent. Oh my god, I can't talk. Was hell. I'm very upset about that caution that came out towards the end there. It was gonna be me, Alex, and Zachy in a 3-way battle. Alex probably would have pulled away with the win, and I was gonna I was gonna get a top 3 there, but the caution had to come out because Chairman Mao is Chairman Mao. Enough said there. And the 19 car ruined a run I had in the overtime, so I'm not very happy with him right now either.
Wow. So definitely same drivers are being called out. I mean, are you gonna race differently against these drivers now? Since I mean we're 2 races in, or do you think it's more like what Alex said? You're just gonna kind of see how things play out.
I'm gonna let things roll out, kind of like what Alex said. It's 2 races in. People aren't gonna be smart. People are racing like it's the final 4 on the last lap, every single lap. But I'm just gonna let it play out, see how people are, and see who works with me and see who doesn't.
All right. Well, any more questions for AJ Allmendinger? Nope, doesn't sound like it. All right. Well, AJ, thank you for your time, and go get him next week.
You too. Wait. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go get him next week.
Yeah, well, I mean, we do race, so I guess it works.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see. I think we're done with interviews, but yeah, hopefully we'll see D2 get back out there. We won't have a race tomorrow due to Father's Day. So enjoy the holiday, enjoy the summer. A lot of you guys off school, go touch some grass if you haven't already, and
Get a job, but also
yeah, I should be talking to myself at this point, but yeah.
But yeah, that was D3, second race of the season at Las Vegas. Victoria Voice Foundation 140, and congrats to Aiden for his first career win in the RSCRA.
Phil, Sky, and Bloxer are signing out.
Yep. Have a good night,
See you
everybody.
next week. Yep.
Let's look at what's going on here.
Oh no!
Oh!
Good for PR now.
spinning at the end here.
Look at just Sage and Dandar in the back. Oh my god! Oh my god! Crashing! Monetized. Oh!